"What is real?" asked the rabbit one day, when they were lying side by side. "Real isn't how you are made," said the skin horse. "It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real."
The summer rain is passing over, and it feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter, but you hold on to me. I'm under your skies.
Over the years, I've had the privilege of watching Erica blossom from a gorgeous baby daughter into the beautiful woman we see before us today. When you and I shared our little glance at one another as we were ready to start our walk down the aisle, that will be a moment I cherish forever. We're so happy.
I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime.
No matter where your life leads you, no matter where you are on this earth, know that I will always be here for you.
There's so much that I have told you, but it's all in my head. Ask me anything you want to, 'cause the answer is yes. I'll spend my whole life just being caught up in your eyes. Oh. Don't you know you stop the room?
My family is clearly a priority for Nate. During the time that Kim and I have known Nate, we have come to realize how special he is and what a great son-in-law he will be. Nate, on this day, we entrust you with our precious daughter.
7 years ago, on one of our last weekends before leaving for college, we were up at my cabin watching stars on the dock. As shooting stars passed, we each made a wish. For the past 7 years, I have been making the same wish on every star, birthday candle, and occasional wishbone. You always ask, but I have never told you what I wish for, because you can't tell anyone until it comes true. Today, I can finally tell you that my wish has always been to be standing here with you today, because I have always known it's been you. And I promise to never take that for granted.
I promise to show you faithfulness, patience, respect, and self-improvement. I promise to celebrate in all your triumphs and love you even more for all your failures.
Don't you know you stopped the room? Don't you know you stopped the room? And all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Got that over with. Whew.
There we go.
Huh?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It all began senior year. And that week, Nate had just been hanging out with a bunch of guys that Erica knew. One night, Erica and her friends were all having a sleepover at Maddie's house. And all the boys got together that night and decided to come over and woo the ladies. Nate and his buddies decided to use their best wooing tactic, the best one they could think of. They stood outside Maddie's place and threw rocks up on the roof, tried to scare the girls. Because of it, the girls did get appropriately freaked out until one of them saw the boys, so the girls did something very safe. They snuck out and decided to turn the tables by doubling back and scare the boys. Of course, the guys saw that coming, and before they knew it, they were all giggling, and all the girls were rounded up, and they were in the guys' cars, and they were all off laughing and squealing with delight. That's when Nate realized that the only girl that was in the backseat of his car was Erica. Erica giggled and said, "Well, where are we going?" To which a very embarrassed Nate said, I don't know. Not long after that night, Nate asked Erica on their first date, and he took her to the fanciest and most romantic place you could think of, Noodles and Company. As Erica sat with Nate, she smiled and thought he was adorable. He was so nervous. Erica and Nate had a really great time. It was so much fun that it wasn't long before Nate invited Erica to homecoming dance by filling her car with 25 pounds of Tootsie Rolls and a note on her windshield that read, "Hey Tootsie, would you roll to homecoming with me?" It was May 1st, 2013. They arrived on the shores of Jamaica just before sunset. Erica was excited, she was feeling romantic, and Nate was doing his best not to show that he was visibly nervous. And they took off their shoes, and down the beach they went. It was getting darker and darker, and as they walked until Nate and Erica happened along a small sandbar point that stuck out from the beach. The stars filled the night sky, and as Erica looked out over the ocean, that's when Nate stepped up and wrapped his arms around her. "I love you so much, Erica," he said. Erica sighed. She melted into Nate's arms as she looked out over the ocean. Nate then said, "Erica, do you love me?" "Of course I do," she said. "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm sure," Erica said. "Are you sure?" That's when Nate turned Erica around and smiled. "Yes," he said, "I am sure." And to show you how sure, and before Nate was able to continue, Erica began to tremble. She held her breath, and he watched this boy take her hand and fall to his knees. "Erica, I love you. I love you. Will you marry me?" And in that perfect moment, between the gasps of surprise and the tears of joy, Erica was able to say the words, "Yes, yes, I'll marry you." Nate and I have been through a lot together. He knows me better than anyone else. He knows my flaws, my secrets, my hidden talents, and my bad habits. He knows my past, my goals, what makes me cry, and what makes me laugh. Nate's a little kid at heart with an undeniable charm that you can't help but love. I can count on him. He makes me happy. And I am beyond excited for the future because I know that Nate is a part of it. I love him. And Nate said about Erica, "Erica is the one because she makes me feel comfortable in any situation. She sees the little things in life that I miss or take for granted. She makes me laugh anytime she wants. She shows patience with all of my sporadic ideas, but pushes me to do whatever is best. She knows all of my darkest secrets, all of my hopes and dreams. She loves me equally for both of them. I know she is the one because every morning I wake up, I know I want to make her proud and fulfill all her hopes and dreams. And there's no one in the world that I've ever felt that for."
Oh, I'm ready. Never been so sure, quite so steady. I'm gonna live my life to keep the promises I made. Even though I make mistakes, I know I'm ready.
When I first met Erica, she was loud, crazy, but she had a huge heart and loved Nate with everything she had. Just by the way Nate talked about her, I knew it was something
It's
special.
the kind of love that can make you blind.
And I know I can speak for everyone here when I say that I wish you all the luck and happiness in the world.
Oh, I'm ready. I've never been so sure, quite so steady. I'm gonna live my life to keep the promises I made. Even though I make mistakes, I know I'm ready. Found the heart of my best friend. It's the kind of love that understands. He said it changed his life to be my man. So he bought a ring and took my hand. He says he's ready.
I thank God for bringing these two wonderful people together at the perfect time in their lives. I believe this to be destiny, a couple who were meant to be.
The greatest gift bestowed upon two human beings is the gift of love, given freely between them.
Or for worse, he's gonna carry. We're gonna have our hurts, but it's the treasure of my life. Just to spend it by his side, I know I'm ready.
I promise from this moment on, you will never walk alone. I promise to love you unconditionally with all that I have, with every day that God gives me. I love you always and forever.
Finally, I promise to love you, hold you and honor you, in sickness and in health, for all the days of my life.
I found a heart that was just like mine. Yeah, he makes me laugh and he lets me cry. Oh, he listens when I lose my mind. And now I get to grow by his side. I'm lucky and I'm ready.
Happy marriages begin when we marry the one we love, and they blossom when we love the one we marry.
But once you are real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always.
Better or for worse, I'm gonna carry. We're gonna have our hurts, but it's the treasure of my life. Just to spend it by your side, I know I'm ready. Oh, it's the treasure of my life. Just to spend it by your side, I know I'm ready.
I love you too, bud. I love you too. You've just been carried around all day. Oh.
It's a tough life.
Lives a tough life. I bet you're ready for a nap, huh?
Today is so rough. I had to have a ring around my neck, wear a tuxedo. It's like only 2 rings around your neck.